I can't wait to see which recipe I pull today.
I'm Kimberly. I bake one new recipe each week, guided only by the number I pull from a jar. No plan, just trust.
I don't think 3/4 cup of maple sugar is 107 grams. I think that's like probably closer to 120, 115. I'm just gonna do 115 because this seems like a lot of sugar. Oh, I don't need maple syrup. I didn't quite have enough maple sugar, so I'm using coconut sugar to kind of fill in the gaps. It's not exact, but that's part of trusting the process, right? It looks like I am combining the dry ingredients. That's the flour and the salt. And then I'm creaming the butter and sugars together and then adding in the vanilla and then add in the dry ingredients. Okay. So I've made something similar before, right? Yeah, sort of. The instructions were different. Oh, and then, okay. This makes two 12-inch logs. So it looks like, based on the picture, it looks like I'm going to be making round shortbread cookies, even though I have a Christmas shortbread pan. I'll do it exactly how the recipe asks me to shape it. And I have to chill the dough for 2 hours. I don't think I have time for that. So I might put it in the freezer. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. We'll just have to see. I don't have time for it to sit for 2 hours in the fridge to firm up. After it chills, you have to let it sit at room temperature just for a little while, so that, here it says, so that the sugar will stick to the cookies. Okay. Oh, then you roll the logs in crystallized sugar, then slice each into a 1/4 inch thick rounds and arrange about 1.5 inches apart on a baking sheet. And these bake quickly. They only bake for 6 minutes. Oh, whoops, keep reading. Okay, so they bake for about 12 to 13 minutes, not 6. And then you just cool them and you eat them. Well, let's do that. Let's get started. maple shortbread cookies are out of the oven. They smell pretty good. They have kind of a buttery smell, and I think it would have had a more mapley smell if I had more maple sugar to put in the recipe, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. It looks like a lot of the sparkling sugar that I used before cutting and baking the cookies stayed, and it actually makes it look really pretty. You can't really see it that well from where you are. The texture is just like a shortbread cookie, just from touching it. I have a feeling it'll be slightly crunchy, maybe a bit of a shortbread, like a sandy texture to it. I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes. Oh wow, this is really delicious. The texture is a lot softer than I anticipated. I thought it would have a more sandy, drier texture, but it's not. It's for a shortbread cookie, it's very soft. I'm not really picking up the flavor of the coconut sugar too much. So I would imagine that if I had used all maple sugar, I would have been able to taste a more distinct maple flavor in the shortbread cookie. I think if you have coconut sugar, or you can only find coconut sugar instead of the maple sugar, I think you'd be okay with it. It wouldn't taste like maple shortbread cookie, it would taste like a coconut sugar shortbread cookie. Maple sugar isn't really something that is a common pantry staple. I was very lucky that I had a little bit of maple sugar and coconut sugar, because I typically only bake with granulated sugar or light or brown sugar. So this was very lucky that I had some of the ingredients for this particular cookie recipe. I think you would really like this if you gave it a try. Thanks for joining me for another bake. Keep trusting the process, and don't forget to subscribe for the next one.